Elara stood at the edge of the ancient forest, her heart pounding with both anticipation and fear. The forest was said to be a place of magic, holding within it many secrets. She stepped onto the path, her small boots sinking into the moss. The forest was alive with sounds, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, a distant murmur of a brook. Suddenly she heard a rustle in the bushes. Out emerged a small, talking rabbit who introduced himself as Thimble. He was kind-hearted and agreed to guide her through the forest. As they journeyed deeper, Elara marveled at the towering ancient trees, their branches reaching out like ancient guardians. The forest felt alive, teeming with unseen magic. Thimble led her to a tree spirit named Elder. He was the oldest living thing in the forest and held many of its secrets. Elder shared stories of the forest's past and its legends. Elara listened attentively, fascinated by the tales of lost treasures and heroic deeds. She could feel the magic of the stories seeping into her, strengthening her resolve. One day, they encountered a group of fairy beings. They were enchanting, but Elara could sense their deceptive nature. She declined their offer to join them, learning to trust her instincts. As they ventured further, the forest became darker. Thimble seemed more cautious, his eyes darting around nervously. Elara could feel a chill creeping up her spine. Suddenly they were confronted by a dark entity. It was a shadowy figure, its eyes glowing red. Thimble cowered behind Elara, who stood her ground, her heart pounding. The figure demanded a toll for passage. Elara, armed with the knowledge from Elder's stories, cleverly proposed a riddle contest. The figure, intrigued, agreed. The riddle contest began, and Elara answered each riddle correctly. The figure, impressed by her intelligence, allowed them to pass. Elara felt a sense of accomplishment. They continued their journey, Elara's confidence growing with every step. She felt stronger, braver, and more determined than ever to find the lost treasure and discover her true power. After days of journeying, they finally found the treasure. It wasn't gold or jewels, but an ancient book filled with wisdom and knowledge. Elara realized the true treasure was the journey itself. Elara thanked Thimble and Elder for their help. She knew she would carry the lessons learned in the forest with her always. With a heavy heart, she bid them farewell and set off for home. As she left the forest, she looked back one last time. The ancient trees seemed to wave goodbye, their branches swaying gently. Elara smiled, knowing she'd always carry a piece of the forest with her. Back home, Elara shared her adventure with her family. They listened in awe, proud of her bravery and wisdom. Elara realized she had found her inner strength and courage and was ready for whatever came next. Elara's journey through the forest of legends was more than an adventure. It was a journey of self-discovery, courage, and friendship. She had learned that true power lay within her, and she was ready to embrace it. From then on, Elara was not just a simple village girl. She was Elara the brave, the wise, the friend of the forest. She had found her true power, and she was ready to use it to make a difference.